So yeah, when we first actually heard about this this program, there was a lot of initial excitement. We saw the potential. I don't think that we anticipated the excitement that it generated and how many people actually follow through on the commitment that it takes each week on a week in, week out basis. It's unbelievable to watch.
I think Rabbi Bra was the first one who came over to me. He said, we're thinking about doing this program, Halacha. It's a program that's taking the world by storm, and there's a discussion, are you interested, and so on. And he painted it in such a beautifully vivid picture. How could I say no?
Well, when you first heard about the topic, I'd never heard of SCP before and the whole concept of the Semichas Chaver program. I like the idea of having a dedicated, almost curriculum-like learning block, which I happen to learning halacha. That's made it a lot more formal, a lot more organized, and very practical.
I first heard about it from my brothers, who both live in Israel. They both got extremely excited about it. They've been in Rav Yada's Shir in Yerushalayim. It was incredible for me just talking to them when I visited Israel last year, just seeing how excited they were about it, the way they would talk to each other about all the various topics they were discussing, really learning on a very high level. And that kind of excitement and enthusiasm really was just so amazing to see, and something that I thought would be amazing to have here as well.
I've seen firsthand the excitement that the learning generates in the class, the dialogue, the back and forth, the questions, the responses, really getting down to practical halacha, which really excites people, when it comes to learning practical halacha.
I got a phone call from Rabbi Fromovich saying, listen, we have this new amazing program of cooking in Shabbat. I said, that's amazing, that's a great thing, and I was so excited about it. I felt great about the program. I really liked it, and especially the reviews and the one-on-one with Rabbi Zions after the review. So to deep into the Ilchot, to understand more about the rationale behind it.
It's affected really every level. At my house, in the shul, just in phone calls, people are saying, "Wow, did you miss the class? I missed it. I have no idea where we are. Can you help me out?" And maybe we would have talked about sports at that point. Now we're talking about SCP, which I think is an improvement.
The men that they're learning on Sunday night, it's just a huge crowd. People who are dedicated to coming every single week, or if they miss, they're at least catching up. I like the competitive part of it with the quizzes and the Kahoot and stuff like that. It just makes it that people want to be more involved. And Rabbi Zions just does an incredible job because he's so organized, and he gives over the information with such clarity.
In Memphis, it covers a very broad spectrum of the community. I think that we have people from all shuls and people who are maybe affiliated with shuls or not affiliated with shuls at all that come. That was a fun part of it, and that was a draw also to keep it going. If I'm saying, here are people who are just learning about Shabbos or who don't have the same level of commitment, and they're committing to it, how could I not?
It kind of puts the weekly learning idea into our minds, and it gets us more used to the idea of let's just leave our house at night and go to the Beis Medrash. So, and I think it's been a nice influence for my oldest son, who's now 11, to see that, Daddy's going to the Beis Medrash. Now I want to do it.
Shabbos afternoon for lunch, I usually go over the cheat sheet and with my wife, and we discuss things, and it just gives me a perspective of what's real and specific things that we do, and make sure that I understand how you can make coffee and tea and heat things up and things like that.
I think part of what's really been good about this program is that it shows good modeling for your spouse and for your children.
I'm excited to keep going for as long as SCP is around.
Sure. I would love to do the next semester.
Absolutely. I think it's a terrific program.
Yes.
I hope they continue it.
I think it's great. Yeah.
I'm in. Sign me up.
Mazel tov to those who've completed the first semester of SCP. Your accomplishment is unbelievable. The commitment that it took from you, from your wives, from your families, to have you achieved this milestone is worth applauding. So Mazel tov, and we look forward to many more semesters of SCP together.